in your magazine, you're not going to want every single page to have this same master applied to it. You're going to have feature articles that are going to be designed differently. Uh, Even though this is the standard layout for most of your pages, you'll have feature articles where you want to do something different. You may have a different set of margins. You may want an even margin all the way around. You may want a different column count, a different column width, and that's a good thing, that kind of variety. But you can create a second or third, really many sets of master pages to apply to different ones. Like if I had a feature article on pages 8, 9, 10, and 11, and I wanted that to have a different margin, different column count, I could make a new master page set and apply it to those pages. But the most common reason to do another set of masters is for the cover, because you'll notice page 1 has text on it, but that's supposed to be my cover. Page 2 is supposed to be my inside front cover, but it's got text on it. Page 32 is my inside back cover. 32 is my back cover, and they have stuff on them, and I don't want anything on them. So I'm going to make a new master for the cover. And here's how I do it. Up at the top right here of the Pages panel, I press on that, I go down to New Master. Okay, and so here I've got this. I'm going to go with the prefix B, that's fine. I can call it cover, and it's going to be a left and right hand page, so that's why it says 2 pages. Letter size, everything else the same. I click OK, and then here in my pages window I've got a second master. It's called B cover, and it keeps the column division that I already had, and that's okay. And yet I could change it if I wanted to. But if I'm going to change it, I need to make sure that those two things are gray, not just one page. Let's see here. I don't want just the left-hand page or just the right-hand page. I want to make sure both of these are gray. For instance, if I was going to do a feature article instead of the cover, I would select those. I would go to Layout, Margins and Columns, and then I could change the margin. I could make it 0.5 all the way around. I could change the number of columns to something different like that. Okay, and that would be a totally different look than Master Pages A. And then what I would do is, let's see, I would select both of these, and I would do Apply Master to Pages, and I'll just say 8-9, comma. Well, actually, since they're all together, I could say 8-11, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then there they are. See that the pages have been, that style has been applied. There's page 7, and then there's 8 and 9, 10 and 11, and then 12 and 13. Now, one thing you'll notice though is that it doesn't have the folio information, the page numbers. So for a feature article, I would want to make sure that the folio information was there. So I could go to page, the master pages A, select the folio and the page numbers. Oops. Get all this stuff. Copy it, Command C. Go to this, and then I could do Edit, Paste in Place, and it would all go in the right place. And then when I go to page 8 and 9, it says 8 and 9, 10 and 11. Okay, and it's all the folios there, but I've got a different layout for my feature. Okay, now for the cover, I don't really need that. In fact, I'll just change this to, let's see, well, I'm stuck with that name, I guess. For my cover, I don't want the folio, so I am going to just for now take these off because this is going to be my cover design, and I don't really want anything on it. Okay, so and now I'm going to apply the cover, apply master to 1-2, pages 1 and 2, comma, 31-32. So that's the 4 pages on the outside of the magazine. I click OK, and there we go. It's applied to 1 and 2 and 31 and 32. So there's my cover. It's got nothing on it. Those columns aren't going to print. That's fine. Doesn't matter that they're there. And here's my inside front cover. So I can put a full page ad there, no text or anything. I have one problem, however. Page 3 is actually page 1. The first interior page should be numbered 1. So I've got to change this. It says 3 right now, and that's not going to work. So what I need to do is click up here on the right, and I have to do, let's see, actually let me select all the interior pages. I'm going to click on 3, scroll down, hold down the shift key and click on 30. That'll select every page in between 3 and 30. Okay, then I will go here and do numbering and section options. I'm going to say start numbering at 1. So all I've done is unclick the automatic and click here. Start at 1, but since I have page 3 selected, that's where page 1 is going to start. So I click OK. It's going to give me a warning. That's okay. I just click OK. And there we go. Now page 1 says page 1. And page 2 and 3 are correctly numbered. And here in the Pages window, you can see there's 1, there's 2, and then there's a comma, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's all numbered correctly. It ends at 28, and so the magazine is now numbered correctly. Okay, so that's how you deal with the page number issue and alternate layout designs.